What if the journey of your life is not about finding something outside yourself, but about discovering who you already are? That's the message at the heart of Paulo Coelho's modern classic, The Alchemist. First published in 1988, the book has become one of the most translated and beloved novels in the world, inspiring millions with its simple yet profound story about destiny, dreams, and self-discovery. The novel follows Santiago, a young shepherd from Spain, who dreams of finding treasure near the pyramids of Egypt. Guided by omens, mentors, and his own heart, Santiago sets out on a journey across deserts and through challenges to pursue his personal legend, Coelho's phrase for one's true purpose in life. Along the way, he learns that the treasure he seeks is not just material but spiritual. The wisdom, courage, and transformation he gains through the journey itself. The first lesson is the importance of following your personal legend. Coelho insists that each person has a unique purpose, a calling that gives life meaning. Most people, however, ignore this calling, distracted by fear, comfort, or the expectations of others. Santiago learns that to be truly alive, you must listen to your heart and pursue your dreams, no matter how uncertain the path. The universe, Coelho says, conspires to help you when you are committed to your personal legend. The second lesson is the power of omens. Throughout the story, Santiago is guided by signs, chance, encounters, dreams, and coincidences that point him toward his path. Coelho suggests that life speaks to us through subtle signals if we pay attention. The lesson is to stay alert, to trust intuition, and to see meaning in the events around us. While some may dismiss omens as superstition, Coelho presents them as metaphors for awareness and openness to possibility. The third lesson is the value of the journey itself. Santiago believes he is seeking treasure, but along the way he gains wisdom, love, and inner strength. Coelho reminds us that often the real reward of pursuing a dream is not the outcome, but the person we become in the process. Success is not just reaching the goal, but growing through the pursuit. The fourth lesson is the unity of all things. Santiago learns from an Englishman studying alchemy that the universe is interconnected, and that to know oneself is to know the world. The idea of the soul of the world runs throughout the novel, a spiritual unity that connects people, nature, and destiny. This echoes both mystical traditions and modern psychology's emphasis on connectedness. The lesson is to see life not as separate fragments, but as part of a greater whole. The fifth lesson is the importance of love. Santiago falls in love with Fatima, a woman he meets in the desert. At first, he fears that love might hold him back from his personal legend, but he learns that true love does not stop you from fulfilling your purpose. It encourages and supports it. Coelho's message is that real love aligns with your destiny rather than obstructing it. The sixth lesson is courage in the face of fear. Santiago faces countless obstacles, thieves, hardship, and doubt. At each step, he is tempted to give up and return to comfort. But Coelho emphasizes that fear is the greatest barrier to destiny, not failure. Santiago learns that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to keep going despite it. The lesson is universal. Every meaningful pursuit requires overcoming fear. The seventh lesson is the idea of alchemy itself. In the novel, alchemy is the art of turning base metals into gold. Symbolically, it represents transformation, turning the ordinary into the extraordinary, turning human struggle into wisdom. Santiago learns that just as alchemists seek gold, we seek to transform ourselves into our highest potential. The treasure is not just material wealth, but spiritual growth. The eighth lesson is the power of persistence. Santiago is tested many times, losing money, facing betrayal, and struggling with uncertainty. Yet he continues. Coelho shows that the universe rewards persistence. Dreams do not come easily. They require patience, endurance, and faith. The lesson is that setbacks are part of the journey, not signs to quit. The 9th lesson is listening to your heart. Santiago learns that his heart speaks with intuition, often quietly, often in ways that require trust. He realizes that ignoring the heart leads to regret, while following it brings growth and meaning. Coelho teaches that wisdom is not only in books or teachers, but in the whispers of your own soul. The 10th lesson is that the treasure is within. In the end, Santiago discovers that the physical treasure was not far away in Egypt, but buried back near his home in Spain, where his journey began. The great irony is that he could have found it without leaving, but the journey was necessary for him to transform and realize that the true treasure was within himself, his courage, love, and wisdom. This final twist reflects the deeper truth. Life's greatest riches are not found outside but inside. So how do we apply The Alchemist today? First, identify your personal legend, the dream or calling that excites you, that feels like your true purpose. Second, pay attention to omens. Look for opportunities and signals that guide you, whether in chance encounters or inner intuition. Third, embrace the journey. See challenges as part of the treasure, for they shape who you become. Fourth, remember the unity of all things. Live with awareness of your connection to others and to nature. Fifth, honor love, but let it support your growth, not limit it. Sixth, face fear with courage. The path of dreams always includes risk. Seventh, seek transformation. Treat struggles as opportunities to turn your life into gold. Eighth, persist through setbacks. Keep faith even when results are not immediate. Ninth, listen to your heart. It speaks the truth of your destiny. And 10th, remember that the ultimate treasure is within you. Modern relevance is clear. In a world where many people feel trapped in routines, chasing security rather than meaning, The Alchemist is a call to courage. It challenges us to listen to our deeper desires, not just external expectations. In careers, it means not just settling for safe jobs, but seeking work that aligns with your passion. In relationships, it means seeking love that uplifts rather than confines. In daily life, it means being open to omens, the small signals that point to new paths. Santiago's story reminds us that meaning is not about possessions or comfort, but about pursuing the purpose that lights us up. Perhaps the most powerful part of the book is its simplicity. Coelho does not write in complex philosophy, but in simple parables that anyone can understand. Yet behind the simplicity lies profound truth, that life is a journey of self-discovery, and that the courage to follow your dream is what makes it meaningful. The big takeaway from The Alchemist is this: follow your personal legend, because in doing so, you discover not just treasure, but yourself. The world will test you, distract you, and tempt you to give up. But if you persist, you will find that the real gold lies within. That was The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, broken down into its most powerful lessons in under 10 minutes. Which lesson resonates most with you? The call to follow your personal legend, the courage to overcome fear, or the reminder that the treasure lies within? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this summary, make sure to like this video, subscribe to 10-Minute Books, and ring the bell so you never miss our weekly breakdowns of life-changing books. Thanks for watching, and remember, when you follow your dream, the universe conspires to help you.